You might be walking down the street, sitting at a cafe, or even just minding your own business, and suddenly a friendly puppy trots up to you with wagging tail and curious eyes. It's not just a coincidence, and it's certainly not random. There's actually a fascinating reason why dogs are so drawn to certain people. In this video, we will uncover 8 surprising truths about why dogs seem to have a sixth sense when it comes to finding you. Reason 8. Pleasant scent. One of the big reasons dogs might love hanging around you is because of your unique scent. A dog's nose is like a superpower, anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 times more powerful than ours. That means they can pick up on smells we aren't even aware of. If they like what they're sniffing, they'll want to get closer and check you out. Dogs can even catch the scent of other pets on your skin or clothes, which makes them even more curious. Your scent is like your unique fingerprint. Dogs can recognize it immediately. But keep in mind, sometimes dogs might keep their distance if you're wearing a lot of deodorant or perfume. It's all about the natural chemical makeup of your scent that either draws them in or makes them take a step back. So next time a dog cozies up to you, just remember, they probably love how you smell. Reason 7. You have a welcoming vibe about you. Some people get anxious when they spot stray dogs or pets belonging to strangers. Maybe the barking makes them uneasy, or perhaps they've had a rough run-in with a dog before. No matter the reason, dogs can totally pick up on that nervous energy. On the flip side, when you stay calm and relaxed, it creates a friendly, easygoing vibe that dogs really dig. They can tell when you're open to their company, making them more likely to come over and say hi. Dogs are naturally social, and if you're comfortable around them, even if they're not your own pets, you come across as a welcoming friend, so your relaxed attitude makes you a magnet for their affection. Reason 6. Food source. While it's fun to imagine that dogs are irresistibly drawn to your personality and charm, the truth is sometimes a bit simpler. You might not notice the smell of that bacon you had for breakfast lingering on your clothes, but the neighbor's dog definitely does. Dogs are incredibly food-driven and are always following their noses to the next snack. The scent of food sticks to our skin and clothes, and even if the dog isn't hungry, it might just be curious about what you've been munching on. For many random dogs, especially strays, survival is all about finding their next meal. So if a pup from across the street comes trotting up to you, there's a good chance it's because you smell like food and they're hoping for a bite. It's not just your charm they're after, it's that delicious aroma that has them hooked. Reason 5. They perceive that you're sad or lonely. Dogs are incredibly perceptive and empathetic creatures. If they sense you're feeling down, they might come over to comfort you. These furry friends are amazing at picking up on how we're feeling, whether it's through the sound of our voice or the look on our face. Studies show that dogs can read our moods by listening to our tone and watching our expressions. If a dog notices you frowning or hears you crying, they'll know something's wrong. In their own way, they'll try to be there for you, offering a little love and support just when you need it most. They just want to cheer you up. Reason 4. Understand how to communicate with them. One of the reasons random dogs might be drawn to you is your natural ability to observe and understand them. You might not even realize you're doing it, but chances are you're not engaging in behaviors that dogs find off-putting or scary. Instead of rushing up to every dog you see or immediately going in for a head pat, you give them space and let them make the first move. You pay attention to their body language and try to understand what they're asking for, whether it's a little distance, some food, or a gentle scratch behind the ears. Sometimes building trust with a dog is about doing less and letting them come to you at their own pace. Dogs appreciate when you're not trying too hard and just letting things happen naturally. That easygoing vibe you give off makes dogs feel comfortable and more likely to approach you. So without even realizing it, your relaxed and respectful approach is winning them over. Reason 3. You have friendly pheromones. A dog's nose is like a superpowered radar, leading them through the world in ways we humans can hardly imagine. While we might not even notice pheromones, dogs are experts at picking up and decoding all the information hidden in these scent signals. Pheromones are like a unique scent fingerprint, packed with details about who we are. These chemical substances are released through our sweat and other bodily fluids, with most of the glands located in areas like our armpits and groin. So when a dog gives your crotch a sniff, they're not being rude. They're just gathering information about you. Even though we can't consciously pick up on these scents, dogs use them to figure out whether someone is friendly, interesting, or maybe even worth avoiding. Fascinatingly, a woman's pheromones can change during ovulation, which can make dogs react differently. If you're ovulating, you might notice that dogs are even more drawn to you than usual, finding you extra approachable. So the next time a dog gives you a curious sniff, remember that they're just doing their version of detective work, using their incredible sense of smell to learn all about you. Reason number 2, you make them feel safe. Dogs are naturally cautious creatures, and they have a remarkable ability to sense potential threats. Dogs are more likely to be drawn to you when you're not intimidating and don't display any threatening behavior. Research has shown that dogs are experts at picking up on bad intentions through scent, body language, and even the emotions you project. If a dog senses someone as a threat, it might stare them down or steer clear, but dogs are much more likely to approach you when you come across as kind and playful. Statistics show that men are 1.8 times more likely to be bitten by dogs than women. This could be because women generally have a less threatening demeanor, friendlier pheromones, and a softer tone of voice, making them seem less intimidating to dogs. So, if you've got a calm and gentle vibe, it's no wonder dogs feel safe and comfortable around you. Reason 1, you look trustworthy. Dogs might not be able to predict the future, but they're incredibly sharp when it comes to reading their surroundings. Thanks to years of living alongside humans, dogs have become experts at understanding us. They're excellent at figuring out who they can trust. Some studies even suggest that dogs have a knack for remembering people who've been untrustworthy or deceitful. So if a dog sees you as kind and trustworthy, chances are they'll be naturally drawn to you. Their ability to pick up on your vibe makes them great at connecting with the right people. So when a dog gravitates toward you, it's a good sign that they see you as a friend. Dogs have a fantastic ability to sense when someone is a genuinely good person. While they might not know the details of a person's moral choices, they're experts at picking up on subtle cues like scents and body language that reveal emotions such as fear, playfulness, anger, or nervousness. Dogs are incredibly observant, noticing things about us that even other humans might miss. For instance, dogs can pick up on these signals if someone's muscles are tense, their eyes are wide, or they start to sweat. Similarly, when we're happy or angry, our bodies produce certain chemicals and hormones with distinct smells, which dogs can detect with their noses. Dogs also excel at reading human facial expressions, which many animals struggle with across species. They pay close attention to the most minor details of our faces to predict how we might act. In one experiment, scientists found that dogs naturally avoid pictures of angry human faces, but are likelier to approach faces with happy expressions. In another study, dogs were even able to locate hidden treats just by following the direction of a human's gaze. When dogs sense that someone is a good person, they show it through their body language. Their faces will be more relaxed, their mouths might be open with their tongues out, and their posture will be calm. Often they'll wag their tails as a sign of their comfort. If a dog quickly warms up to someone, it indicates they feel safe and at ease in that person's presence. When a dog is relaxed around you, they trust you and feel comfortable in your company. Understanding a dog's behavior is the first step to strengthening your bond. If you fear your dog is aging, check out this video here for some warning symptoms that you just can't ignore that your dog is dying. Now that you know why some people are more appealing to dogs, how do you feel about it? Do you ever find yourself getting approached by random dogs? We would love to hear from you in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and we'll see you in the next video.